All right, welcome to the Black Hat Show, and the moment we've been waiting for. I've been waiting for. Sam Fisher has just appeared on screen once again. Apparently, the way the DLC works, and did not realize this because it wasn't self-explanatory. At least, if it was explained, I didn't see it. You have to wait till nighttime, and then he tells you his location. So, here we go.
This is Nomad. Go ahead.
I'm in position. Here are my coordinates.
Remember, don't be seen, don't be heard, and don't drop any bodies.
We can do that. Alright. So, his coordinates are where? Let's see where they're at. Ah, there they are. Meet with Sam Fisher by 4 p.m. Don't be detected and don't kill any enemies. Sam Fisher needs your help in La Cruz. Follow his lead and stay on his good
The
side.
original Billy Badass himself, Sam Fisher, is in the cruise.
Billy
He needs your help
Badass.
with something extracurricular. Follow his lead, and I'd advise you to stay on his good side.
Will do. Not messing with the original Badass. Alright, let's get in a helicopter. We're not too far away. And we will definitely help the man out. And apparently, guys, the crossbow, for some reason, is still the loudest gun in the game. Go figure. That's alright. We're going to switch back to his sniper rifle, which is good and Vandy. It's nice and fun to use and kills every time.
I got it. I'll fly.
Come on then, friend. Oh yeah, all my guys, our little splinter cells, love it. They're so cute. And here we go. Welcome to the stream. Hope you guys enjoy the beginning of what's going to be an epic mission. Meet with Sam Fisher by 4.
Check this spot out for intel. They're on alert.
They'll be alright. There it is, guys. And here we are. There's the place we have to infiltrate. Our mission, since we choose to accept it, is to get in there and meet with Sam Fisher. Probably the wrong item. I need to use my goggles. Don't kill any enemies. We're not allowed to kill them right now anyway.
Spotting another tango.
Don't be detected. Don't kill the enemies. And help Sam Fisher out. So we gotta do this without anybody knowing we're there. Essentially.
Is that an air defense system?
Yes, it is.
And baby makes 3.
Let's go, guys. Let's help Sam Fisher. Love it. Whoa. Well, it literally means don't kill anybody. Wow. Okay, fair enough. We're gonna restart that because that was a failure. But anyway, so really, you can't kill anybody. I guess I camped behind the guy and I slit his throat. Whoopsie. Didn't know that would kill him. It says knockout. I mean, obviously I know it's a karambits. You can't knock somebody out with one. I mean, I guess you could if you use the right side of it, but it would take a lot of force. That's alright, because we're close.
Wish I needed to knock out. You said it was based on reality.
It should have worked. It really should have just destroyed him in the nicest way possible. So it's very disappointing that happened, but whatever. Oh my god. Taking a long time to load back up.
This is Matchwood.
This is
Oh,
no
look, we're right
Go
outside,
ahead.
so this works probably perfectly.
Here are my coordinates.
Hey, a Unidad soldier. There, at
Remember,
the checkpoint.
don't be seen, don't be heard, and don't drop any bodies.
We gotta sneak in here without anybody ever seeing us. That is going to be tricksy. Very tricky, actually, because, I mean, you're not allowed to put anybody out of commission.
Matchwood, I'm approaching the RV.
Roger that. Come find me in the server room.
Dear God, there's a lot of bad guys. I mean, a lot.
Deploying drone.
Oh, there's a jammer.
Fucked up. They're jamming us.
Shit. This will be harder than I thought it was. It's one hell of a stealth mission. You can't even be seen.
Target spotted.
I got a third. I got a target carrying submachine guns.
Eyes on Grunt with a minigun. There, by the container.
Keep marking them, guys. We got a lot of bad guys.
Sniper up in the tower. There's another one. That's 10.
Goodness gracious, a lot of bad guys. There's a lot of bad guys. I mean a ton. Whoa, there's a lot of bad guys in this area.
Sniper, top of the tower.
Damn, this is intense, guys. This is like a real Splinter Cell mission. You can't be seen, you can't be nothing. Ooh, that was close. Okay, I can knock out lights, which is useful. Shit. Gotta be careful, because I can be seen. Alright. Gotta take our time. There's a lot of bad guys.
Hey, we got a Grunt with a submachine gun. Right by the stack of tires.
Point them out, guys. Point all the guys out. I need you to.
They're gonna see you. Hold up.
Ooh. Super stealthy. Alright. Very hard to do this mission. Big Alice area. It's not worth it right now. I couldn't do it if I wanted to. I don't want to go around the long way because this is difficult. This is no joke. This is a mission. True Splinter Cell difficulty. If I could knock people out, that was an option. I would do that. But the only option is to tear through them.
All by his lonesome.
That is an absolute pain. Oof. Don't kill anyone. Let's be there by 7:04. Damn, what time is it? Damn, that's some crazy shit. Now theoretically in the shadows they shouldn't be able to see me. So that's what I'm betting on. They can't see me for real. I have no way of telling who's who, what's what, because there's just no way. If I can knock some people out, I would. That'd be the best way to do this. Knock them out. Knock them out. Oh, I'm so close. The guy's just in my way. Guy's just in my way. Oh, it was so close. He should have been able to see me. He should have seen me, honestly. He was so close, he was in my face. The fact he didn't see me is amazing.
Here's a flash crash for these hombres.
Who need that chopper? Stay low.
Ooh, so intense. Ooh, I made it into the building. I made it into the building.
Got
Yes.
eyes on Matchwood.
There he is. Badass. Cool. Get all this real quick. Get the information. And I have found Sam Fisher. Guys, we found him. Look at him. What a badass. Here we go. Hi, Sam Fisher.
So, you're what a ghost looks like, huh?
Oh, he's got lots of facial hair.
This is the CIA gone rogue. Stole a whole lot of serious intel out of
Cool.
Scuttlebutt is trying to sell it to Santa Blanca.
Santa Blanca.
Damn, his hair is solid white.
Unidad camp.
I'm thinking he's trying to buy protection.
Huh. Didn't work out too well for him, did it?
He got exactly what he deserved. Let's have a look what we got here.
Love it, guys.
Son of a bitch.
Sam Fisher.
Put the Langley intel on a Unidad server. Now, I can hack this. But the problem is, as soon as I open that
Only
door,
that chopper.
we're
Stay
going to
low.
have a whole lot of undesirables come looking for Dangos.
What do you need from me?
I need you up top pulling security. Look, problem is this is going to take some time. I gotta hack the server, download the Langley files, and then bleach the hard drive. Look, Unidad shows up, you turn on the lead faucet.
Ooh, awesome.
Enemy incoming.
Right. Just keep him busy. This'll take a minute.
Poke the hornet's nest.
A todas las unidades, no pierdan de vista al enemigo. Los refuerzos ya van
I'm
en
moving into
ayuda.
a better position. Target marked. Target acquired.
A todas las unidades, comiencen el ataque.
I'm shooting these fuckers. Target is down. Who need that chopper? Stay low. You're in bad shape. Take cover.
Oh my god. I definitely took some damage there. I didn't see that guy. Not for a moment. That was crazy. Oh no. We have definitely taken too much damage. Oh my god, we're all dead. Woohoo! So that did not go the way it was supposed to. So that's hard. That's actually difficult. Getting to him is difficult-ish, but these guys are tough. It's not what I expected from a Splinter Cell mission, though. The whole goal is to get to him without being seen, and then everybody comes after you because that's part of the mission, I guess. It's weird. I also didn't mean to jump off that stupid thing. That was stupid. So there you go. That's fine. It's fine. It must be all you do is just shooting bad guys, which is fine and dandy. These guys are pretty tough, but I guess I can deal with it.
Nomad, this is Matt.
Oh, you gotta be shitting me. So if you die, it's ultimate, like, you fucked up. Now you gotta restart everything.
Don't be heard and don't drop any bodies. Drone is airborne.
Oh, even my jammer's back on.
Jamming the drone. see a second target. Tango number 3. That makes 5.
Enemy marked. He's alone. Next to the container, see?
Sniper up in the tower. That brings us to 10. Doing a simulator. ¿Hay movimiento?
Hack back before they spot you.
So,
Yeah. All right. So, yeah. Okay. It's pretty severe when you mess up. This mission is like one of those things that you can't die, because if you die, you have to restart. You get seen, you restart. Everything's a very severe mission. So I can see this being one of those missions that will be fun when you get down, but it could be incredibly frustrating up to that point. And the worst part is that you can't kill anybody, which is actually a problem because it would prevent everything. I don't see what killing the enemies would do except make your chances a little bit more likely. That's weird to me. That doesn't make any sense. Ubisoft, you gotta think about that. That doesn't really make sense. And in the punishment system, I get what you're trying to do, but if I could knock people out or kill them, anything at that level
Nomad, go ahead.
would make sense.
Position. Here are my coordinates.
I guess this is just like that deal, just like the
Don't be seen.
other DLC.
Don't drop any bodies.
See, why can't I drop bodies? That just doesn't make sense. Life would be so much easier if I could just shoot the guy.
Got a tango.
I got a third target. Sniper, top of the tower. He makes 5.
Down. They're gonna see you.
All right.
Yo, eyes on the grunt.
Tell me where.
Close to that stack of tires. Hold up, they're gonna spot you.
This is intense. It's incredibly intense.
We got a couple of grunts here. Over there, next to the container.
Do 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 do.
That's 10 targets. Sniper up in the tower.
You're gonna get made. Hang back.
Here's a flash crash for these hombres.
If only that would actually make them move that direction. There you go.
Enemy spotted. Hold up, they're gonna spot you.
Done.
Sniper.
Fucking hell!
That's hard. That is really difficult. It's fun. It's an adventure. You gotta try to figure out where you can go. Like the first time I got through there was perfect. No one was there. But now everybody's just kind of like hanging out that door, which is weird. Little weird. Little, I don't know, oddly specific. Like they knew I had figured out that little exploit. They're like, we're gonna stop this guy. I honestly thought I'd be allowed to take out enemies. It's a little weird that you can't. Just a little. Maybe it's just me, but I think that's
This
weird.
is Nomad. Go ahead.
I'm in position. Here are my coordinates.
Hey, a new Unidad soldier.
Remember, don't be seen, don't be heard, and don't drop any bodies. Got another tango.
Marking an enemy. We got a mounted weapon. Got a tango.
Here's target number 5.
Hey, one grunt with a minigun. There, by the container.
action on the watchtower. There's another one. That's 10.
Back it up, back it up.
It'd be really cool if there was a stealth version of this mission.
I got one Unidad soldier.
Like
I bet
a
this stack of tires.
not a stealth version, but a version where you can actually take down the enemies. This would be a very cool base. Otherwise, it'd be really neat because there's so many bad guys. The level you could go to would be quite insane. If I could shoot him right in the head, it'd be perfect. It'd be so perfect.
See how they like a simulator.
The noisemaker's pulling him out.
Okay. He just stopped in mid-go. Let's try that again.
Doing a simulator.
Go on to it, friend.
Noisemaker's getting their attention.
Oh, too good to be true. It was a perfect headshot, so they would never know I was there. In fact, they didn't know. Wow, that's intense. This is crazy, the level they went to with this. Really crazy, honestly. Really crazy.
Nomad, this is Maxwell.
This is Nomad. Go ahead.
I'm in position. Here are my coordinates.
Alright, let's try this again.
Remember, don't be seen, don't be heard, and don't drop any bodies.
Wish I could. Wish I could drop some bods. Make my life a lot easier if I could actually kill these guys.
I see a second target.
Generator spotted. You want to shut off the power?
We will get this guy to move.
I got a third.
Target spotted. Eyes on Grunt with a minigun. Over there, next to the container.
Sniper, top of the tower.
When one direction doesn't work, try a different one. Right? Seems like logic to me.
Hold up, they're gonna see you. Yo, eyes on the Grunt. Close to that stack of tires.
¿Por qué no se reportó allí? ¿Qué ocurrió?
Bueno, hola. That's 10 targets. Todo bien, todo bien. ¿A dónde van a comer? Bueno, los veo después. Sí, sí, después de que terminen de cenar. Perfecto, yo los veo al rato, vos. Ok, pues. Hasta pronto, pues. Just spotted one with submachine guns.
Did it. Alright, cool, we did that time. Cool. That time we got it.
Got eyes on Matchwood.
Alright, cool.
So, you're with
Alright, that was a good way of going into.
He's our friend.
This is the CIA gone rogue. Stole a whole lot of serious intel out of Langley. Scuttlebutt is trying to sell it to Santa Blanca.
Santa Blanca. If he's selling to them, what's he doing in the Unidad camp?
I'm thinking he's trying to buy protection.
Huh. Didn't work out too well for him, did it?
He got exactly what he deserved.
Yes, he did.
Let's have a look what we got here.
I love that voice.
Son of a bitch.
That's a real man's voice. I wish I had his voice.
On a Unidad server.
Michael Ironside.
Now, I can
Michael
hack this.
Ironside. First of all, Michael
As soon as I open that door,
Ironside.
we're
Come
gonna have a
on.
whole lot of undesirables coming up with that.
What a name.
What do you need from me?
I need you up top pulling security. Look, problem is this is going to take some time. I gotta hack the server, download the Langley files, and then bleach the hard drive. Look, Unidad shows up, you turn on the lead faucet.
Ooh,
Enemy incoming.
Right. Just keep him busy. This'll take a minute.
Aguanten, aguántenlos un poco más. Los refuerzos ya salieron hacia su posición.
Rally on me. Ready? Fire, fire, fire.
I'm opening fire. We got a sniper, get down! Getting in position. Target fire. Steady.
damn, that's a lot of bad guys.
Man's out. Just hold on to your shit. Man's
Clancy's targeting us. Get to cover. Matt, how's that hack coming along?
Yeah, I'm gonna need 2 bites.
Faster would be better.
Faster would be better. Holy shite. Yep. That is no joke. That was no joke. I couldn't even tell my life, how much life I had left, because that was so much not a joke. That was the real deal. Damn. That was crazy. And these guys have to get me without dying, which I think is probably impossible. Well, maybe not. Oh, that was close.
Thanks, man. He's gone. Tango's next to the comm gear.
More Unidad incoming. We could use a hand up here.
Hold your ground. I'm nearly there.
Fuck.
Man down, yo, man down.
We just gotta survive. I mean, that's what it boils down to. Just surviving. I don't know what happened, because he, like, phased through me. Oh, you know what? There's got to be, like, I need it to restart right there. That way I at least have a chance, because, damn. I'm surprised this is a Splinter Cell mission. Like, it's a little strange. Ubisoft, I'm a little confuddled. I didn't know Sam Fisher did this kind of stuff where he wouldn't go in somewhere stealthily and then cause all-out havoc. It seems a little strange. It's actually kind of making me no longer interested. It's that kind of silliness. It doesn't make a lot of sense. You might want to rethink that. Change the mission altogether. I don't care what you gotta do. But wave after wave of enemies when I don't need to be fighting anybody as... Oh my god, okay. Whoa. This might be a problem.
Remember, don't be seen, don't be heard, and don't drop any bodies.
Hang back, they see it.
Spotting another tango.
They're gonna make you back up.
Well, welcome to the stream. I suppose no one's watching. It's a little disappointing too. Not one person. Damn. It's really weird that we're having to do this. It'd be an awesome mission if I could come in and just take people out stealthily. But that's not the option, because somehow doing that without anybody ever knowing would give away our ultimate goal of killing everyone. I think that's the logic behind it. And I guess it made sense to somebody. but you lost me on it. All right, as it currently stands, I'm not understanding the logic. It's a little strange. It's actually very. It seems like I'm going out of the way to do a lot of nothing.
I got a third.
Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm weird, but it just seems like a lot of silliness.
Sniper up in the tower.
Sí, entiendo. No se preocupe, yo tengo la ruta, yo voy a pagar. Gracias por pasársela bien conmigo. Nos vamos a mamar toda la noche. ¿Cómo está mamá? Llegó ya contigo.
Well, the fear, I guess what concerns me most is that this is a Splinter Cell DLC. And I know how the Splinter Cell games are supposed to work. There are many missions in the original games that require you not to kill anybody, which is fine and dandy. That's fine. But the whole point of that mission is to come in and get out like a ghost. Like you're never there, a shadow. But what doesn't make sense is that this wants you to do that going in, and then I guess it doesn't make sense. Why would the end result still be to kill everyone? You don't get a choice. They come after you with helicopters, which is extreme, and all these different levels of the types of guards. It seems like overkill. Like extreme overkill. Now, if you could thin out the herd, which is, if there were going to be missions like this that you had to deal with in the Splinter Cell games, you were allowed to thin out the herd. And because it's, preparing for the ultimate attack, having to defend yourself from these waves of enemies, you could thin them out almost to nothing if you were good. And that made these missions, in theory, far easier. Right, but instead of giving that option at all, you're just, it's game over if you kill anything, which is really, it's backwards. It doesn't make any sense, and it really takes away your options. It takes away all the options. I don't understand their choice. So my fear is that this is the direction they're going when it comes to the game. What are they going to do with Splinter Cell? Like, this is what they're supporting, this kind of gameplay. What are they going to do with Splinter Cell? That makes me nervous, because it's a really weird gameplay choice.
Wounded that bird on patrol. Watch out.
Sniper, top of the tower.
¿Están listos para el trabajo de mañana?
Really weird. And so I just don't understand. I don't think I'm meant to understand, honestly. It just seems really silly to go to all this trouble for no good reason. That's what it really boils down to, for no good reason.
excited.
¿Cómo está? ¿Cómo se siente? Lo veo mal. ¿Qué le preocupa? ¿Qué trae en mente? A veces no puedo dormir.
I got a target carrying submachine guns.
¿Cómo cree que vaya a acabar esta guerra? ¿Por qué no se reportó esto? ¿Qué ocurrió? ¿Están listos para el trabajo de mañana?
I mean, they've definitely added some stealth features that make the game work a little more efficiently. And it'd be great
Got eyes on Matchwood.
if you could do the whole mission stealth. But this,
So,
you know, might kind of ruin this DLC. They better. This is the whole point of it. You get to him, you kill waves of enemies until he's done hacking, and then you got to get him out.
Scuttlebutt is trying to sell it to Santa Blanca.
A little weird. Doesn't make a lot of sense.
If he's selling to them, what's he doing in the Unitech camp?
I'm thinking he's trying to buy protection.
Didn't work out. Well, did it?
He got exactly what he deserved. Let's have a look.
Anyway, I guess I'm really a stickler for this stuff, and when it doesn't work out, I'm like, really? No, Splinter Cell, you can do it right.
Now I can hack this, but the problem is, as soon as I open that door, we're going to have a whole lot of undesirables come looking for tangos.
What do you need from me?
I need you up top pulling security. Look, problem is this is going to take some time. I gotta hack the server, download the Langley files, and then bleach the hard drive. Okay. Unit that shows up, you turn on the lead faucet.
Sure, friend. Whatever you say, I guess.
Enemy incoming.
Right. Just keep him busy. This'll take a minute.
Right over here. Moving to position.
Sigan peleando, carajo. No se rindan. Ahora mismo les enviamos refuerzos. Resistan.
I'm opening fire on these shitheads. Trump. Man down over here.
Hemos activado la alarma. Un helicóptero equipado con metralleta viene para acá.
Whoa,
You're in trouble. Get
dude, you guys need to be on me.
How's the hack coming along?
Yeah, I'm gonna need 2 bites.
Faster would be better. Open fire.
Ugh.
Some rough stuff, let me tell you. It's no joke. You really have to be, like, you have to hide out. You have to be willing to fight. It's crazy. And these Unidads, they're no joke. I mean, they're real.
Shit, man down.
Yeah, you guys really shouldn't be doing crazy shit.
Fucking sniper's got a 0.
More Unidad incoming. We could use a hand up here.
Hold your ground. I'm nearly there.
Fuck.
Get down.
Damn, these guys are no joke.
Fuck, sniper.
Damn, I'm about to die.
The hack's complete. Call the lady. Get us a rally point.
Nomad to Bowman. We're good to exfil. What's the RP?
I'm sending the coordinates now. Did Matchwood get what he needed?
Affirmative. Nomad out.
Hit the dirt, helicopter. Helicopter, get down. Sniper's got his target.
Shit balls.
Hit the dirt.
Holy hell in a handbasket.
Helicopter, get down. All out.
Yep. That was crazy. There's just, it's so hard. And they've got like 3 helicopters. They've got every person on Earth coming after you. It doesn't seem like it's smart to fight these guys like this. It just seems a little anti the whole idea of the Splinter Cell games, and this DLC for this game. I would assume you would just go with it, the theme of it. It's a little weird. Like, it's taken me an hour just to get to this point, and I think I have to restart completely. I doubt I get to, survive all those waves, and now I have to escape. That won't be where I'm at. I'll have to restart completely, because that's how severe the DLC is, I'm sure. And I knew it. Alright, guys. I'll give it one more go, but I'll be honest, this is not fun. Which is sad. So sad. Because I really want it to be fun. But, I mean, it seems a little dumb. And extract him. It just seems really silly. Really, really silly. Now it's incredibly disappointing. I don't get it. Like, I should be able to shoot that guy in the head. I don't want to do it. I'll be honest with you. It's not of interest to me. Damn, that is really sad. That's really sad. Wow. I mean, no, I don't want to do it. It's not any fun. It's not. It's not a Splinter Cell game. Sorry, alright. So I have played the DLC to this point. I like all the things they added to it. the little details. You got the karambit. You've got the goggles. The suit's more interactive. So all these things are really neat. But the biggest qualm is, to me, it's the most important one. And I gave it my best shot. And it's not that it's hard, because anybody can survive waves. I'm sure if I want to do this in co-op, I could beat it. It's the whole premise, alright? Ghost Recon. First of all, we all know it. Ghost Recon. The title of the game explains itself. It's a stealth-oriented game. It never made any sense, ever, in the base game, to put in points where you start a hack and the whole world goes to hell. I mean, I guess in real life, there are scenarios where something like this could happen. You hack something and the whole world goes insane. They call in 20 helicopters. You've got guys in big suits of armor. Within just a space of a few seconds, I guess it's possible. I guess. Probably not. Actually, you know what? That's not possible. That's impossible. Anyway, so even if I were to hack something, I'm assuming I'd have more than a few seconds to mount a defense if I even needed to. Alright, so the base game of that idea, that's why I don't do those. I don't care if I don't get, certain things extra. I'm not going to do that. It's stupid. It's the only little mini game side activity you can do that just makes no sense. If you're a ghost, these elite level soldiers who come in and they're never seen ever, then that feature, that side quest makes no sense. So that's a period. If it makes sense to anybody, it really doesn't. You're just trying to make it some reason to justify it. Anyway, so that makes no sense. Okay, and so then they put in this DLC for Splinter Cell, which is great, up until the point where you get to the DLC part of it, which is the mission. Now, I played every Splinter Cell game. Every last one of them. Even the PSP one. And so, I know for a fact that the whole point of every mission in each and every game is to be invisible. Now, if you count Blacklist, you're a fool. And if you count Conviction, you're a fool. Those games are silly, and they're not Splinter Cell games. Not Splinter Cell games, no matter what anybody says. I don't care if it has Splinter Cell on the title or not. That's just like calling Metal Gear Survive a Metal Gear game. It's not. So, the whole point of each mission is to go in stealthily, take out, dispatch, kill your enemies without leaving a trace. If you do decide to kill, I mean. Otherwise, you're meant to sneak through, which is cool. You can sneak through this base. That's awesome. And then if the goal was to get Sam Fisher out, also awesome. And you have to sneak through the base, and that's cool. I could see where it'd be a little flat. So maybe the whole idea is you would go through and you would systematically, just like in the other games, take out each and every enemy without them ever knowing, taking out lights, going in stealth. Makes sense. Perfect. Great idea. Would have loved that. They don't even let you do that. Not allowed. You can't kill anybody. You can't do anything with the items they gave you, which is really weird. If that makes sense to somebody, you must please explain to me how that makes sense. But of course, in real life, that doesn't make sense. Why give me stealth items? Why give me these features if I cannot, just say it, role play in this game as Sam Fisher? That makes no sense. It's really, really stupid. It's actually, it's kind of retarded. It's backwards. Give me something, but punish me if I want to use it. A little dumb. Doesn't make any sense. Alright, so the mission itself, the whole premise, the atmosphere, waiting till nighttime, all great ideas. Until you get to the mission. And you want to do the mission. And you can't do anything. You can't kill. You can't knock out. You can do none of those things. Okay. Fine. I'm not allowed to kill anybody. But then you get to the meat of the mission. Let's go with that. And it's a survival mission. Like something I would find in a game where the whole premise of it is to do those kind of things. So survival missions like in Grand Theft Auto, where you have to survive waves of enemies. That is the point of the mission. All right, but when you're playing Splinter Cell, unless you, for some reason, if you actually count Blacklist or you count Conviction, where you had those waves of enemies that would attack you. Actually, that was only Blacklist. And even in Blacklist, they didn't auto-lock onto you. In Blacklist, the waves of enemies, you could manipulate them, you could get around them, you could still stealth kill and knock those waves down bit by bit without them ever knowing you're there. So it still had that aspect of stealth. But this, you start it up, you get a real cool interaction with them, neat hearing his voice, you understand, and then he says, doing this is going to bring them down on us. I immediately said, let's just take your little device and leave. Maybe plant C4 in the area, and once we're out of the area, detonating it. That would be awesome. If you had to go around and place C4 on specific servers in this area, and you had to be stealth, and that's when you could start shooting people, because that would make sense. That would have been a great gameplay mechanic right there. Awesome. Would have loved it. That would have made more sense than having to sit around him and shoot enemies who know exactly where you are, with helicopters coming in, so on and so forth. Now, if you messed up and it was at to the point where stealth and being seen, just like in Chaos Theory, after those things occurred, when you're outside that gameplay mechanic where you can't be seen, if you are, you fail automatically. Once outside of that, then you pay for your mistakes. If you're not quiet enough, if you don't think about your moves thoroughly and you fail when you mess up, then you pay the consequence. That makes sense. That's fun. That's Splinter Cell. But not dumbass decides to do something really stupid and get everybody on us. Does this make sense to anyone? I don't get it. That's not fun. I like stealth games and with some action in them. Which is the option to do things lethally or not. That's why the Karambit's so cool, or Silenced Pistol, you can choose to do these things. But when you're literally forced into open combat where the only option to survive is using a full-on assault rifle or shotgun or whatever, you just cut out the whole stealth of it. So you put in Splinter Cell DLC and then take away everything that makes Splinter Cell like that. That makes me nervous. What's that going to mean for... I'm assuming they're doing this, Michael Ironside, to get our trust back as the voice of Sam Fisher, because we all know they completely screwed the pooch on that one when they took him away from his game, where his voice was the whole point, really, that defined that character's, strength, his originality to his beliefs, everything about him. It was just that, voice. They took him away because I guess they didn't want to pay him, which means they're stupid and they have no brain power, and is why their game only lasted a few months, and then it just became irrelevant. Same thing for Conviction. Just two huge flops. Nobody who plays Splinter Cell games, no one who's true to Splinter Cell, I don't mean these new kids who I don't care about. Honestly, they don't own the market on video games. It's my generation, because we grew up with games, and we're going to be more relevant than they are for at least another 5-6 years. So you still need to be catering your games to the generation that made these games so popular. Because we supported them, we bought them, we played them. That's all that matters. So I'm nervous because they put in DLC into this game. Brand new DLC came out today, 2018, the year, and they give you neat stuff, but punish you when you want to use them in the mission with Sam Fisher in it. The whole core mechanics of Splinter Cell, which you could do, not perfectly. Obviously, it's not Chaos Theory. The gameplay itself is different. but you can do things stealthily if you're good. And they take that away, and you can't even do anything. It's crazy. And then to put in that battle royale in the meat of the mission, really stupid. Ubisoft, you're stupid. What are you thinking? You can't do stuff like that. Not when you got the core fans who are thinking, what am I doing? Why am I doing this? What is the point? Silly, stupid, idiotic, pointless, waste of time. I really was really excited for some core stealth mechanics from Splinter Cell. I know you're not going to copy and paste it onto this game, but allow me to do the things I've done in the past games to get me excited for what I hope is a new Splinter Cell game that is going to not just step away from Blacklist and Convictions, but metaphorically takes those games, smashes them to bits, puts them in a shredder, puts acid on top of them, then puts that in a barrel somewhere and sinks that in the middle of the ocean so that we'll never ever have to have gameplay like that again, because even though it was kind of entertaining for a bit, there was no thought process. It was just pasted on action to a game that is all about stealth. You gotta get over yourselves. It's not about what making you money. I don't know why. That's one of the biggest things that confuses me. What are these game companies thinking? It's not about them. Not even a little bit. It's about your consumer. And your consumer is always right. And I'm telling you that your games you're making recently, especially when it comes to Splinter Cell, they suck. Try again. Reinvent your DLC. I don't care if you have to take it right back off the market, re-update it, whatever. Add some intricate mechanics to this mission that you could pull from any of the Splinter Cell games. I think one of the coolest mechanics is being able to go in, stealthily take down each target one by one. That's fun. That's how I'm going to play. And I'll be honest, you just ruin... I mean, just the fact that I can't do it, I don't even want to play this mission. It's not that it's hard. It's that it's not what I want to do. And that's not entertaining. And if you can't entertain me, you lose me. Really sad. Really, really sad, because you wasted my time. And if you didn't waste anybody else's time, it's because you're trying to flood the market with these action stealth games instead of stealth. Stealth, not action. It's not a Jason Bourne movie or whatever the hell you're trying to imitate. I don't need that crap. If I want that kind of thing, I'd rather watch it. I don't want to play it. You need to cater to your core fan base, and that's stealth. Stealth, 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 stealth. If it's not stealth, it's not pure stealth, you've already failed, and you need to go back to the drawing board. So I hope that this is not how your game is going to go, and this is how you implement your DLC and force us into this one way of playing. One way. I thought, God, it's crazy. The Splinter Cell games core gameplay is stealth, and giving you the option to play it the way you want to from there, exploring the levels, finding the best ways through or the worst ways through, taking on the enemies the way you want to, stealthy. You can choose the loud approach, though it's not as fun for me, but it's an option. It's a secondary option. When the main core is stealth. Everything you do is stealth. Stealth, stealth. Make it stealthy. Or you know what? Don't make a Splinter Cell game. Honestly, I would rather not have another Blacklist, another Conviction that just tarnishes Chaos Theory, which was the best game, and all the other ones that were all based in that extreme stealth. You had to be stealthy, and there was no option. And there were never set pieces of action, because that's stupid. All right, we have games out there that have set piece action, stealth set pieces, and they're in there, and that's fine, and they're their own games. But this is Splinter Cell, and if you're gonna put DLC for Splinter Cell into the game, follow the same formula. Even if it's a different game with gameplay mechanics, you can still follow the same formula. Objectives, whatever you gotta do. I think a great idea is you had the hacking thing occur. I guess you could do that. Where you have to go to each server while he is, at the main server leading you through the stages, and you have to hack each terminal throughout that base. That would have been great. And having us get through without being seen. And if we can't kill, that's fine, I guess. Though it makes no sense. If you're about to be seen in the last second and you just get seen and you can't do anything at all except say, "Oh, you saw me." I don't know. That's pretty dumb. You can't have that in Splinter Cell game. Not with enemies like these. You have to be able to at least fight. Alright, guys. So, this is my utter disappointment in the meat of this DLC. The outside parts, the pretty wrapper, the voice of Sam Fisher with Michael Ironside, the karambit, the knife effect, that was cool. His original assault rifle, the SC, the putting in the 5.7 was pretty cool. Though that's not his original gun. Original gun had the ability, had gadgets attached to it. You could knock out lights, whatever. Well, that's more like Chaos Theory, but still, it was a cool little spy gun. That was awesome. These little details were nice, but then the core of the DLC, this special operations, sucked. Sucked. Terrible, the worst. Bad idea. You should have gone a different direction. I hope you retract this. You could easily put in terminals. There's already a little animation where the guy is hacking computer. Put these terminals, maybe put 5 or 6 throughout the area, in the buildings, whatever, upstairs. I don't give a crap. What do you have to do? Set them up so that we have to continue in this area in a stealthily way. It'll be fun, entertainment. You went to the point to put searchlights on the bridges. You had, it's really weird that you had these details and then you don't allow us to play with them to their full extent. To me, that's crazy. It makes no sense. Why would you even bother? Oh my god, Ubisoft. Oh my god. Oh, that's just mind-boggling. I don't understand. Okay, guys. Well, I'm going to come back and not do this mission and play some regular story missions, role-playing Sam Fisher, knowing that I can kill guys and do things as I want, in the atmosphere I want. But the DLC here, that's done. Couldn't beat it, mainly because it's not what I wanted to do. I'm not going to even put the effort forth if it's not what I expected. You hooked me. I really fell for it. I really did, and I'm disappointed. And Ubisoft, failure. That was a failure. Very disappointed. Good job, guys. You really screwed the pooch on that one. Alright, this has been the Black Hat Show. I've been your host, the overly critical stickler to the Splinter Cell series, the guy with the black hat. If you have a problem with my opinions, I don't know what to tell you. You can't tell me I'm wrong. They're my opinions. But truthfully, come on. If anyone's played any of the Splinter Cell games leading up and ending at Double Agent, you know that this kind of crap would not happen in the game. It just wouldn't. That whole survival gameplay, enemies coming out of the woodworks just to kill you, knowing exactly where you are, that is stupid. Made no sense. You could have put more effort into it. To me, there was no effort. You just put a nice Splinter Cell coat of paint on it, and then you just didn't get inventive at all. And I wish I had been there when you guys thinking of it. I would have given you a million ideas how to make just this one area, this one little base, even if it was just one mission, make it ultimate. And we failed. So good job. Hope you guys are listening, Ubisoft, and you make some changes to this mission alone. God. Alright, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.